911. Okay.
My ex-wife opened fire. I only fired back once. Her mom tried to stop her. I just ducked. So please help us.
This is about Melissa Domingo, a 41-year-old mom from Evans, Georgia. Now, Melissa was doing everything that she could possibly do to protect herself, to protect her son, yet still, she ended up being failed in the most tragic way. Let me rewind a little bit. Back in 2021, Melissa was in a marriage with her then husband, Hajir Talibzadeh. Now, unfortunately, this marriage was a very abusive one. I am talking years of emotional turmoil, physical violence, possession, jealousy, all of the things that roll into a very toxic and dangerous marriage. And it got so bad that on New Year's Eve one year, there was an incident where she ended up shooting him, trying to protect herself. She was then charged with aggravated assault, firearm possession during a crime, and cruelty to children. But here's the thing. Melissa fought all of those charges in court, and just 19 days before the tragedy that we're talking about today, a judge looked at all of this evidence and he's like, you know what? When she shot him, she acted in self-defense. She was literally trying to save her own life. So because of that, she was cleared. It was ruled self-defense. So she finally was feeling like somebody believed me. Finally, the system is protecting me from this monster. But not so fast. Because fast forward to September 7th, 2025, and Melissa had a court-ordered custody exchange with her ex-husband. Now, she didn't go alone. She knew that that would be risky, so she brought her mom, Elizabeth. So the exchange took place in a Best Buy parking lot in Augusta, Georgia, and this was in broad daylight, like the middle of the afternoon, and they had their little boy right there as well, trying to do this seamless, or hopefully seamless, custody exchange. Well, during that exchange, Hajir pulled out a gun, and he shot both Melissa and her mother, Elizabeth, right there in front of their son. And I just don't even have words for this. I mean, that poor little boy witnessed everything. So when he called 911, he claimed that Melissa had opened fire and then he was, quote, in fear for his life, and that he only fired one round. It almost seems like he was trying to set up his story from the very beginning of his 911 call, saying that he only fired one round, when we now know he actually shot two people. So how do you shoot two people with one round? Make it make sense. So the police arrived within minutes and they arrested him on the spot. And he's now being charged with 2 counts of murder and cruelty to a child, all because of what his son had to witness. So now there's this little boy without his mom, without his grandma, his father arguably going to be behind bars for the rest of his life, and then carrying the trauma that no child should ever have to carry. It's devastating. It really, really is. And we always say, just get a divorce.